MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Cano, and he's set down, 1 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Rays.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Gordon is up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Donaldson's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Machado now on 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. In there, 2-2. Keuchel's ready. Here he comes on 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His career line against Garrett Cole. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
So striding in, Yoenis Cespedes, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Marte over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. On the ground up the middle.
Robinson Cano.
A quick out number 1.
Batting fifth. First baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting six.
In now,
Right
Starling
fielder.
Marte will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-0 now. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Foul. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to this MLB Network from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Here's Mookie Betts. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
First baseman number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Judge.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box, JT Realmuto. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now batting, Evan Longoria. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-0 on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8.
1 away now. Here's the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And now a pitch on the way. Hard ground ball to third. Right to Donaldson. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9.
So coming to the plate, George Springer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Keuchel into his motion with the payoff pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays off and running early on the solo home. Here's D. Gordon now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit swung on and not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hamilton is retired, and there's one away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off report for the Rays.
Manny Machado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Grounded back up the middle. Turner loves it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. The winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Cano with it at second. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 50.
Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Halfway home, all.
And leading off for the
First
Rays.
Delivery to him on the way.
Right fielder.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Weak chopper up the line. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Hamilton on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Had to go a long way to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it. Showed nice closing speed and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swing. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marte racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with show track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now Cole's delivery 2-0. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Bogarts is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Xander Bogaerts is on deck. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. So it's ball 4.
The shortstop,
Comes set. Now the pitch. Xander Bogaerts is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There he goes. And this is fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Keuchel will do this himself, and that's the 1st out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Gordon has got it, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed. Forget it. Long gone. Home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Machado has to hurry. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
First baseman number 99.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drop.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the
And leading off for the Rays, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Outside and low. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And this one's in the dirt. Here it comes on 0-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
The right fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll look to bring home that. Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And this is low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. He'll probably try to get him to chase again.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Starling Marte becomes out number 2 this inning. Couldn't quite hold off that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So fine. Digging in, D. Gordon. He'll have
for the White Sox. Second baseman
Kelvin Herrera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Rays, number 40.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Polanco on the run. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. A pitch out, the throw, and in fact he'll just look him back to the bag. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? So digging in now, Trey Turner. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Working for the punch out and the offering. Snap throw from the catcher. But he gets back in time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runner breaks for third. Dribbled up the line. Another 2-2 offering. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2, here it is. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Jonathan Lucroy is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a rather easy first out.
Center fielder
Here's
number
George
4.
Springer. Career numbers against Nate Jones. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Gregory Polanco. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Doolittle's ready. 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Runner goes for second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. From the stretch, Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be a...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. And the deficit remains 5-2. And this is hit hard up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ken Giles takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cano ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's running again. Pitch inside the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2 out with the man at first. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first. Kyle Schwarber will stay in the ball game as he'll likely
For the White Sox. Now catching
Jerry Familia is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
White Sox. Number 29, Jerry Familia.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Rizzo.
He's set and the pitch. Anthony Rizzo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The right fielder,
Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. First and second now, 1 man out. And that misses 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Starling Marte becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. Garrett Cole takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian.